Good evening and welcome to the July 1st, 2026 episode of the Doctor and Athlete Podcast. I'm Dr. John Harmon, and I'll be your host for the next 30 minutes as I interview yet another doctor or athlete, except tonight we have three young athletes, three young people. We get to hear about this technology from a different point of view. What does it feel like to start using this when you're young? I started using this technology 6 years ago when I was 66. And, by that time, most of my stem cells were old and I didn't have a whole lot of them. So I know what that felt like. Huge changes. But here we're going to hear from young people who are athletic, hear about their gains and their story. But before we start, I want to say that nothing I say tonight should be, it's not intended to be medical advice. These products aren't designed to treat, cure, or prevent any disease. If you have a disease or disorder, you should always do a consult and seek out your healthcare provider. We are talking about this product. This is the product that brings us together, the X39. It doesn't look like a whole lot, but the X39 and this product right here, Cellergize, got the Global Stem Cell Innovation Award for 2025. What does that mean? Well, the Cellergize gives your body everything it needs to make stem cells. The X39 activates and turns on the genes that tell your body to make more of those stem cells. And we can actually say that now because of the combination of these two products. So we're really excited. You have all at some point been invited by someone else to come to this podcast or another one. And it's normally for one of three reasons. Number one, they see that you have a health issue you've not been able to figure out. And like I said, we don't treat and cure, prevent diseases, but here's what we do. First of all, there are systems in your body that can go dormant. If you're older, a lot of them are in that state. This is a technology where we can actually reactivate the pathways you already have in your body so that you can turn back the clock. Wouldn't that be great? I've experienced that myself. I'm 72. I got my biological age test. It says I'm 58. I don't wear glasses anymore. I don't have a heart issue anymore. Your results can be different because we're all different. But what our message is today is activate your body with light. And you can find out what that is on one of the other nights because we won't be going into great detail tonight. We have other nights where we do that. Tonight, we want to hear from our guests and find out what makes them tick and how it feels to use this technology. So, the three reasons you have a health issue. Number two, maybe they saw that you were working so much you don't even have any time for your family anymore. Maybe they see that the industry you're in is being threatened by AI. I heard some really disturbing stats about AI, and that is sometime in the future, some people are saying 2027, it might not be then, but it's going to happen that AI will be as smart as humans. At that point, somewhere along in the future, the about 50% of the current jobs could be gone. So if you are in an industry that's threatened by that, pay attention and see this as a global opportunity. Because I can tell you, if you have one of these, a cell phone, and the desire, you can work from your house or you can work from the beach, but you can build a global business if you so choose. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is I want to show that 3-minute video as an introduction for the people who are here for the very first time. Make sure that's on top. Very good. Here we go. That's not it. Oops. Wrong screen. Where is it then? Sorry about the delay. And now I see it. Very good. Right. When I talked about sharing this with other people, pay attention here, listen here, because the website is whythelight.com. So if you choose to share this with other people, you simply say, go to whythelight.com, scroll down, and watch this 3-minute video. I started playing it earlier, so let me get it to the beginning. Okay. 3-minute video. And this is how
the energy of life itself.
we introduce
light, the energy of life itself. Since the beginning of time, light has sustained us, fueled our growth, and shaped the world. Even Einstein recognized that everything we are is made of light. But what if we could harness the light within us, not just to live, but to renew, restore, and rejuvenate? As time goes on, we begin to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Energy fades, sleep declines, and healing takes longer. The reason? Our stem cells, the building blocks of renewal, become less effective over time. Since 2004, LifeWave has been delivering groundbreaking technology to help the body do what it was designed to do, only better. Introducing LifeWave X39, the first product in the world that activates stem cells using our body's own light. Backed by clinical research, multiple patents, and over 10 years of stem cell research, LifeWave's founder, David Schmidt, achieved something remarkable in the field of wellness and regenerative science that others, despite years of research and billions in funding, could not. The result? A revolutionary wearable light technology that unlocks the power of activating our own stem cells with a single, safe, affordable, non-transdermal patch that puts you back in control of how you look, feel, and perform. Here's how it works. Unlike traditional light therapy, which requires external light sources, X39 uses the body's own infrared light. When an X39 patch is applied to any point on the body, our infrared light is reflected back into the tissue, sending a signal to the brain, activating a powerful peptide, GHK, copper peptide, known to activate our stem cells. These younger, more effective stem cells then go to work, enhancing energy, relieving pain, improving sleep, accelerating recovery, and promoting healthier hair and skin. Unlike drugs or chemicals, X39 works naturally, awakening your body's ability to heal and thrive. Whether you want to boost energy for your busy life, recover faster, or simply feel your best, X39 supports your body's natural renewal process, helping you live long, live well, and live young. No matter your age or stage in life, your body is capable of more than you realize. It's time to unlock your full potential, restore your vitality, and embrace a healthier, more vibrant you. Be the light with LifeWave X39.
All right, that is the 3-minute video we send to people if they show an interest in finding out about this technology. So tonight we have 3 brothers who are basically children of the legends. Your parents are already have achieved legend status in my mind in LifeWave. They've gotten awards. Renita and Scott Brannan have these 3 young men who are athletic, and 2 of them are in the business. I don't know where to start. Should we start with oldest to youngest, or you get number 1?
We can do that if that's how you want to go. Truett, do you want to start?
Whatever works.
Just fire away, Dr. Harmon. We're happy to be
Whatever
here.
works.
Okay. Beau, tell us, first of all, you're the oldest, right?
Yes, sir. 26.
Tell us how you started with the patches and if you had any issues or if you what your intentions were, whether they were athletic gains or whatever it was.
Yeah, 100%. So I started wearing the patch a little over 3 years ago now. At the time, I was a Division I track athlete. I ran the 800 meter, and at the time, I was dealing with a lot of lingering injuries and just had to go to the training room every day, just nursing different things. And I was really looking for something that could take my performance to the next level, something that I could use naturally to be able to recover quicker, and something that was easy to use. Being able to be mobile with it, take with me wherever I traveled to because we're always traveling for track meets and whatnot. So at the time, I was also dealing with migraine headaches. So just a lot of little things that were starting to add up. And I start to notice a few benefits within 2 weeks of wearing the patch. So my headaches went away. I was feeling more recovered on a daily basis, waking up. And then I no longer had to utilize the training room at all my senior year and just had absolute breakout season. So a lot of people might notice that like your health is kind of in a plateau and you start wearing these patches and it just really starts to free up different things and start to move energy within your body. So we all deal, with fatigue, tiredness, oxidative stress, and so this patch with pairing with the Cellergize really helps to, perform optimally.
So I'm getting from that well, tell me about for example, soreness of recovery. I've talked to a lot of people who saw changes in that. Did you see some of that?
Yeah, 100%. So I would say like I'm only 26 right now, so I don't quite, have that 60% reduction in my stem cells quite yet. I think you get that 60% reduction around 30, but I definitely, notice fatigue. I work out 6, 7 days a week. I'm always, doing cardio, running, lifting. So my body's constantly sore. And when I'm wearing the patch, I notice it. I wear the patch 12 hours a day. I take a scoop of Cellergize in the morning and I just feel less sore. We can't say that we treat, cure, prevent disease or, but I mean, I can just tell you what I've noticed. So I'm not as sore. I'm pushing more weight in the weight room. My brother can contest to that as well. So it's been great.
Yeah, that's one of the big things I noticed that I did, and I started at 66 is a little bit different.
Yeah.
But
You're
this,
looking young. You're looking young for 66. You're
oh,
looking
Yeah,
like
holy
you're
smokes.
thank
50.
you. You
So
know, I'm really, really grateful for this. The difference between a really happy, fruitful life when you get past 70 is how healthy you are. And, if one person is sick, it's not just that person that it affects. Um,
100%.
if
Yeah, I
I,
mean, we definitely, like you, I'm sure you always lead solely with the X39 because that's the one, that activates and regenerates the stem cells in our body. But we use all the patches, the energy enhancer. I love wearing that when I'm working out because it works with body fat oxidation. So you're actually burning 30% more body fat while wearing that patch, which is amazing.
it is, and it's interesting to hear that from you because you're 26 and
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of body fat, but I
and
still wear it.
you were 23 when you started,
100%.
but
Yeah.
being able to have that little extra edge legally when athletes are competing, it's a really huge deal. And we know that they're legal because the US and world doping agencies investigated after Michael Phelps and the swim team won all those medals
Yeah,
using the patches.
100%. I was
So
definitely
we
attracted
know
to
that
that aspect.
they are legal. So gains in workouts, less soreness, headaches gone. Those are
Yeah.
the three big things for that happened in your life.
Yeah, just being able to perform at an efficient, optimal levels is important. And just naturally, a lot of people are starting to, take GLP-1s and, different peptides and whatnot. And with some of them, there's not a whole lot of clinical research done to back it up. And we have
Hmm.
20 years of science and clinical studies that
Yeah.
support the patch. So being able to naturally increase your body stem cells with light without, injecting an external stem cell or peptide, I choose our route over anything else,
Yeah.
honestly.
Your mom just sent a message. Ask him about his feet. What is that?
Yeah, so it was a weird thing with like, so collagen is like hair, skin, and nails. It also makes up like organs and muscles. But with this, it's like I think that my collagen was definite. I know for a fact that my collagen was increased because at the time I was running about 70 miles a week in college, running the 800-meter, and my feet were always breaking open. I was constantly had like these bloody feet after races just because the skin barrier was like not healing at an efficient rate. But then when I started wearing the patches, I noticed that my skin was actually healing quicker. I no longer was having blisters or anything like that, which is, it's kind of not very attractive to talk about, but some people might notice that wearing the patches, your skin starts to heal quicker, if that makes sense. So
Absolutely. That's one of the things that it's known for, that peptide is
yeah,
collagen repair.
GHKC, yeah.
Huge
GHKC, yeah,
difference. So that makes a big difference in your ability, first of all, to work out at all.
100%.
If you have those things on your feet, it's not very conducive to running long distances.
Yeah.
Well, briefly, tell us without talking about numbers or anything. I know you actually share this with people. Two things. How do you share it, and how are things going for you?
Yeah, it's super simple to share. At the time when we got started, we didn't have a system put in place. Now we have the This Is It system. So we have all the tools and the resources built out for you. All you have to do is, share your link, share a 3-minute video, share your testimony with people. Obviously, ask them what they're dealing with, what their needs are, and then go from there. But it's super easy to share. Affiliate marketing, social media is, super up there in today's day and age with making passive income. So it's been great just being able to build a huge team of light workers, and it's honestly become a movement for us. So
I know, and I've watched your family have so much success, your mom and your dad,
yeah,
and now you boys. And what a blessing it is for your family to, first of all, be together when you're working, but also to go on these beautiful trips that you've gone on.
yeah, it's been awesome being able to go on the trips, but we like bringing our friends with us. So I mean, every incentive trip that we go on, um my parents, Scott and Anita, they've always, crushed the number of people on our team that are, we always have the most people that are going on the incentive trips, which is pretty cool. So I'm just trying to keep up with my parents, honestly.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. So
Well, Beau, thank you so much. I want to get to your other brothers to
100%.
hear their story too. What a great story.
I just want to add one more thing.
Yeah.
Just like being 26, I would definitely say, like, if you're sharing this with anyone younger, because obviously like there's people on this call that are 30s and up, but like if you're sharing this with anyone younger, I would say this is the best financial opportunity to get into at a young age. There's no investment. I'm well diversified in stocks, real estate, you name it. And this is the investment that you will yield the highest return over time. So we've created exponential growth. If you're willing to, do the daily tasks that it takes to win at it. So just wanted to add that in there,
And
but
Beau, those steps are simple,
100%.
but being consistent in that, obviously it's not an investment. If there, it's your time that you're
Right.
investing in. And if one does that, the rewards are really potentially really, really great.
Right. I like how you touched on that. Consistency is key, Dr.
Yeah,
Harmon. So I
every day.
appreciate that.
You do the same things, then you do the same things, you do the same things, but you do that in any job, whether you're a barista or in network
Exactly.
marketing. You do the same things.
Yeah.
To get
Yeah.
paid for what you did is the difference, and that's been great for so many of my friends as well. All right, Beau, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next up is the next in order is Truett, right?
Yep, that's me.
You go by True
Thanks
or
for having
Truett?
me. I go by True, yeah,
Okay,
for short. Yep.
True. So tell us about yourself and how you
Yeah.
started, and what are some of the changes that you've noticed?
100%. So I think where it all started for me was going into my junior basketball season. I was wearing the patch already, every day, ready to have a great season. I was going into basketball tryouts the day before the first practice. I was going up fast break for a dunk, and I came down and my knee balled up. and I blew out my entire knee. I blew out 4 ligaments, my ACL,
Oh,
MCL,
wow.
MPFL, and meniscus. Rocco drove me home from tryouts that day. I threw some patches.
I didn't even have my permit at the time, and I drove him home.
He drove me home.
Mom's the word.
Yeah, I threw some patches on, threw some ice. I didn't even take any Advil because I was repping the X39, the LifeWave, but I went in for an MRI the next day, and I had surgery scheduled for 3 months later. And during that 3-month time frame, I was wearing the patch every single day, every single day. Still wasn't doing any Advil. I'm not big into that. The whole family's not big into taking anything like that. So just doing the patches every day. And then I got to the surgery the day before surgery, and I ended up only having to have surgery on 2 of the 4 ligaments from wearing the
Wow.
patch. And that was honestly just insane. The doctors couldn't believe it. The surgeon couldn't believe it. And then after that, obviously from a recovery standpoint, I was healed a lot faster. Like I was speeding up. But actually, I forgot to say, the day before surgery, I could actually dunk a basketball again
Oh my
before I
gosh.
even had surgery, which was crazy. We were thinking about not even having surgery, but we ended up doing it anyway, just for the last 2. We were thinking like, what if we waited another 3 months? Would have the other 2 ligaments healed too? So
Yeah,
that would have been
one has to
interesting.
ask that, huh?
Yeah. But then after that, after the injury, just like going to the gym every day, Beau, Rocco, and me, we all go lift weights. Beau ran track. We all play sports, wake surfing, golfing, all of that. Like the numbers in the weight room have gone up, the endurance, the strength, the stamina. For me, like better sleep, clear skin, better mental clarity. Um, so yeah, that's kind of like the health side of it, but I can kind of touch on the business side too if you like.
Yeah. So when did you start on the business side?
Yeah. Yeah, so I started November 21st when I turned 18. I got started on a core pack and then I upgraded. But for this, like I think younger kids nowadays, like you don't want to get stuck working in a 9 to 5, having to listen to an employer tell you your schedule. Like if you can go to a coffee shop or go to the gym or sit on an airplane and you can work your business from wherever you're at, you could travel the world, work remote. You don't have to be like set in stone, like in one place. You can be moving around. So I think that's a great opportunity for younger entrepreneurs. And then also like the little startup costs. Like if you want to start a business, it's going to be expensive, you know? So if you can start a business for as little as $300, that's insane with little to no overhead because you're just paying for the product per month. So that's when I started. I've won about 2 trips, Punamita, and then what was the last one? Where were we at? Bahamas? Yeah, it was Bahamas, the cruise.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. Getting to travel with all your friends, like everybody's so fun on those trips. And obviously you want to shoot for the stars so you can bring somebody along with you because that's awesome. So that's kind of what the business has done for me.
Yeah,
It's
in Hawaii,
created a
you
lot of
said so.
other
Yep.
opportunities too. You
Yeah.
also like LifeWave. Sorry, what'd you say?
Oh no, I was saying I saw you in Hawaii.
Yep.
Yeah, Hawaii. Yeah, that's where it
Mhm.
was. But also I was gonna say, like this business can start up so many different opportunities. Like you can put this money into other things too, like Beau's doing like investments, real estate. Rocco and me just purchased a boat, which is pretty cool. We're starting a boat charter business out here in Destin, but without LifeWave, that wouldn't have been possible. So we're super blessed to be a part of this business.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow. You know what? To find out about network marketing and have such um, like your mom and dad setting the example for you and the work ethic, I think is just invaluable for a young person. Like you said,
Yeah.
not have to sit somewhere at a job and do something that you don't really like,
Hmm.
but to be able to just go out and talk to people and build a business is wonderful. True, this is
Yeah.
really fantastic. You've given a lot of really good information about yourself and young athletes. You know, you say you still have quite a few of your stem cells, yet you got all of that benefit by using the technology. Is there
Hmm.
anything else you'd like to add to
Right.
that before I move on to little brother?
Yeah, just the more people you help, the more money you're gonna make. And this is an amazing business opportunity I went for granted. So thank
Yeah.
you.
I don't know. I wish there were a lot more kids with your motivation and your light to help people. And I get that spirit from you that you guys just want to help people be better people.
I
Rocco,
appreciate that. Thank
So,
you.
tell us tell us about your journey, Rocco.
hey, first off, I just want to say thank you for having us all. We're super happy to be here.
Oh, we're
And
happy to have you.
yeah, this business has totally transformed my family and my life. It's just been unbelievable. Just blessed beyond measures, honestly. Like, not even to sugarcoat it. We've been
Yeah,
able to travel the world together as a family and with all of our friends. It's like just been life changing.
it's
It's
like a
unreal.
dream, isn't it? It's
It
almost
is
like a
like a dream.
How
for
many
most.
countries have you been to, Rocco, in the last like 3 years?
I'm honestly losing count. It's like it's crazy. But
And-
yeah, physically as well, like you were saying with Beau, like just recovery. I mean, you know our family, we're all into activities and stuff. So not just in the gym, but whatever we're doing, golfing or wake surfing, whatever, recovery. I'm like never even sore anymore. Like I hardly get sore, which is surprising because we do so much.
I just got a message from your mom. 40 countries?
Yeah,
Are you
Something like
it's
serious?
that.
crazy.
Oh my. Wow. What
Yeah.
an experience for your family. And I've seen the pictures. I mean, on Facebook, I've seen, but I certainly wasn't counting.
Yeah, it's
This is
unreal.
great. So
And
specifically, what are some of the changes that you've noticed in your workouts or recovery or things like that?
just pushing more weight, uh, just clear mind, Um, I feel like my overall attitude is just better. Like I feel more positive when I wear this thing. And it's been an awesome, incredible opportunity because I get to share it with my friends and I get to hear about their
You're not
benefits.
18 yet, Rocco.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not 18, so I can't make money yet with this thing, but that doesn't stop me from sharing. I feel like
Yeah,
since I know about the opportunity and I know about the benefits, so I'm obligated to share.
and
So just because
you
I can't make
can
money.
start planting the seeds for people to join
Exactly.
your business
Exactly.
Rocco's just
after.
sharpening up his sales skills before he turns 18. So
Exactly. I feel like I got such a head start. Big
Wow,
advantage,
what a great experience.
right?
Wow. Anybody, Beau or True, would you like to add anything, things that you've observed in Rocco or each other? Maybe something that one of them didn't mention?
I mean, I saw Rocco bust out like 30 pull-ups recently at 17 years old. I can't
What?
I never could do that at 17 years old. That's crazy.
No,
So
neither could I. Wow.
It's just awesome to be working this business as a family. We're all pretty competitive. So just working alongside each other and just pushing and striving to do better. And, you know, it's nice. I'm kind of just going to follow in these guys' footsteps.
Well, I have to tell you that a lot of us are kind of living vicariously. We're in great admiration of what your parents and you have been able to accomplish in just a few years, and it's actually really remarkable. And it's you set a high standard for people, and both your mom and dad, I got to know them. I think that was way back in Cancun. I think
Mm,
like 3 or 4 years
Mhm.
ago,
yeah.
and they had me ever since then. I've always admired them and your family and what you guys have accomplished.
Thank you.
well, we
You're
commend
welcome.
you. Hey, we commend you on your leadership and bringing all these people together, Dr. Harmon. So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of time before you reach, the highest ranks in this company. So just like
It
you're talking
is.
about consistency earlier.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much. We're about the last minute. I want to personally thank you. It's been really eye-opening for me to see that even young people who, quote, still have many of their own stem cells are receiving such great benefit. And that has to do a lot with the collagen repair that you several of you described. So thank you, Renita and Scott, for raising such fine boys. Kudos to you and what a wonderful family you have. Thanks for coming, you guys. That kind of wraps it up. Come back next week. We do these every Wednesday, 5 o'clock Pacific. we have doctors or athletes, just wonderful testimonials, and you get inside of their minds and hear what's made them tick and the benefits they've had. Thanks for coming, you guys. We'll see you next week.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
again.
Thank you so much for having
Dr.
us.
Thank you,
God bless
Renita.
everybody.
Keep shining.
Yeah.
Everyone has a
Yep.
blessed night.
Have-
Great
You're
job,
right.
guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Cheers. Cheers.